So if you want to become a different version of you, a healed version of you, a more prosperous version of you, a happier version of you, a fulfilled version of you, then you need to look deep inside of yourself. And one of the things that holds us back the most, and I don't even think this is much of a surprise to anyone, is our limiting beliefs. But what I think is a surprise is that people don't understand what that even means. And people think it's really complex and difficult to change your belief systems, but it's not. We change the way we think, we change what we believe really easily. You just see an ad for something that you're looking for, and suddenly you believe it to be true, you know? You might be looking for a car, and then you see an ad for a car that you really like, or your friend tells you how amazing their vehicle is, and so you start to believe that that's true, that that's the best car you could get. You know, all of that, you really can easily change your belief systems, but what we tend to believe is that we can't. And what we need to do is challenge the belief systems that we have been given. And we are given beliefs from a very, very young age, beliefs that can help us and some that have harmed us, and that some continue to harm us. And they can be big and small beliefs. They can be beliefs about ourselves and who we are, and not even necessarily intentional, right? Our families may have been conditioned themselves into believing in things, and they may also be carrying around wounds. Well, we know they are. You know, our families carry around wounds, and we are taught based off of the things that we've been conditioned to believe. And what you need to do, if you want to break free of those trauma cycles, if you want to break free of what you believe to be true about yourself right now and about others, you know, you need to really start to look at, what are my beliefs? Are they my beliefs, or are they something that I've been conditioned to believe? And when you really, really ask yourself, what is it that I truly believe? What resonates with me? You know, I think there's, I saw a channel the other day called Sounds True. And it's like really looking deep inside yourself, asking your soul, asking your spirit, what is it that I believe? And being okay to believe something different from everyone else. And that's challenging too, right? Just to believe differently from everyone else. You know, I believe that we are spiritual beings having a physical experience. And, you know, my beliefs have changed so much in the last, 10 years, but in the last 5 years, in the last year, in the last 5 months, my belief systems are always growing, always evolving, always changing. And I love that about myself. I love it. My spirit loves it. To become this version of me, this much more peaceful, joyous version of me, I had to challenge my own beliefs. You know, I'm so proud of my husband, right? You know, when we met, and this was many, many years ago, so, you know, more than a quarter of a century ago, he was such a homophobe. And do you know what? A lot of people of our culture were, you know, of our religious backgrounds were, because we believe that, you know, it was a sin. And, you know, these days he has somebody who works for him who's gay, and, you know, he was like, I was saying, oh, how is he? And he's like, oh, no, he's really great. He's really loving their new home. And he really loves his man. So that's making him so much happier. When he comes to work, he loves going home to his man. And I was thinking, oh my God, this version of my husband who believed so differently before is just so evolved now. And, you know, even beyond that, even beyond just allowing people to be who they are and believe what they want, and just stopping all of the judgment around other people, really challenging your beliefs. Because the thing is, it is so freeing when you understand that it's okay for you to believe what you believe, and it's okay for other people to believe whatever they want to believe. And it's also okay for you to evolve and change those beliefs. It's okay for you to be a different version of yourself. It's okay. Give yourself permission to challenge your beliefs, challenge what you believe to be true. Go out there and find out what other people believe and then decide if that's true for you. You're not a child anymore. When you were younger, you had people who told you what to believe and conditioned you to believe what they thought was true, and probably from a good place. And it could even be, around who you are, I remember that, my mother was so upset with me that I didn't take typing at school, and she was like, why aren't you taking typing? You need to make sure you take typing so you can be what if you need to be somebody's secretary? That was her belief system. That's what she believed was a huge achievement, to be someone's secretary. And for me, I was like, oh, I don't want to be someone's secretary. I want to be someone's boss. Like, I don't want to be the secretary. But I did take typing, and actually outside of that, I kind of love my mum for it, because it helps me in my business and all the things. But really, what I'm saying is that we are limited by the beliefs of others, by the beliefs of our families, and not necessarily from a bad place, can be from a really good place. But, we are just, we're evolving now, we're growing, we're awakening, we get to live the lives that we want. But if you really want to do that, you need to start challenging what you believe to be true. Start to challenge those things that you believe to be true, and ask yourself, do I really believe that, or is that something I've been brought up and conditioned to believe? And the other thing that you can start to do is be okay with other people believing whatever it is they believe. That will free your soul. That will free your spirit. When you allow people to just be who they are, believe what they want, do what they want, behave how they want, without you having to judge it, without you having to decide whether it's right or wrong, because it's right for them on their soul journey now, and just be okay with that, knowing that it's not affecting you, that will totally free you. It will completely free you. So start to challenge who you are. Start to challenge your beliefs. If you want to upgrade, if you want to be a different version of you, you have to challenge what it is that you believe. Are those really my beliefs? Are those my spirit? Is that my spirit that believes that? Or is that, coming from somewhere else totally different? And then once you know that, once you discover that, then go out there and be that, go out there and be that amazing version of you, and be okay with, I did believe that, but I don't now. And then even be okay with, maybe you're going to change that belief tomorrow, or in a year, or in 6 months, or in 5 years. And that will be okay too. But, allow yourself to discover yourself again. It's one of the biggest things that holds people back, is that discovery, that real discovery, that curiosity about who you are, what you believe to be true, and being okay with that, not judging yourself around that. And that also means once you stop judging yourself and what you believe, you'll also stop judging others and what they believe. And man, that will free you. That will totally free you. I hope you have the most beautiful day. Know that all my messages are coming from a place of love. And, if it resonates with you, then amazing. And if not, I'm totally okay with that too. So much love. Mwah.